Hello, hello. Make you guys a little shorter. You're not running into shit no more. Get tighter. There you go. Hi. We're back. I have a new setup. Something that might actually work a little better. We'll find out. So you guys get to sit on the floor. So you guys don't have to sit fucking awkward, leaning in shit, trying to keep it, level, hopefully. Because if this works out just fine, I can just set it up, put it on my floor, be done. Because it's not bad, it's not terrible, and it's pretty fucking nice. It said it would be 67 inches. That's a fucking lie. Because from 60 divided by 12 is 5. And then add 7, so it should be 5'7", right? The thing is taller than me. So, and I think I'm like 5'7". So, I don't know. Maybe I'm shorter than 5'7", or maybe this thing is just really tall. We'll find out. Either or, it's okay. But let's get into the training and why I'm training. We did legs today. It went severely crazy because, well, it was fun. I did extra range of motion stuff today because I'm just excited about that and finding out that I can get more torque on the muscle at the bottom at the stretch position while still continuing to move heavier and heavier weight is amazing. Do I have to start off a little lighter because I'm not used to it? Yeah, but I'll get back up to my top sets like I used to. I'll just have to work up slow again and get strong. That's how it works, man. But back to the training. Start off with RDLs. Oh, that's so cute. Start off with RDLs, go on to lying hamstring curls, and then leg press and leg extensions. RDLs, I just do, it's like a V squat is what it's, I think the machine's called, is a V squat. And I just, instead of doing the squatting motion of the V squat, I just put my face in the pad. I swear to God, I try and smush my nose with how much force I'm putting my face into that pad with to try and keep myself level, and then just sink my hips backwards. It is an amazing stretch. I like it a lot. So just doing that's very fun for me. And I've added a plate, so I'm getting stronger at the movement, and it's putting less strain on my lower back. I was getting heavy RDLs, and had to be something with my form breaking down, because I still get a lot of activation in my lower back when I do the V squat variation, but it doesn't feel like I'm pinching something. So I don't know, maybe it's something like that. But I'm still getting a ton of activation on the lower back, so I'm just gonna continue to keep doing what I'm doing. And then lying hamstring curls, because I just like them. I genuinely just like lying because they're fun. There is no weird specific reason for them to be done besides they're fun. Other people don't like them because a lot of people, when they get to the top, a lot of time they'll fucking cramp because of just how much you squeeze at the top when lying hamstring curls. But I like them just because it's a different variation. I can get a decent stretch at the bottom, and then once I straight leg and just curl up, that's a lot of force from that bottom position to get it to be at the top. So maybe. But that's the reason I just like them, because I feel a ton of torque at the bottom. And then on to like what I was talking about, like extra range of motion, extra ROM. My leg press, I add a little like pad underneath on my lower back, between my ass and my lower back, so it like kicks my hips forward, so I can kind of let my hips go farther back, and I like my knees go like this more, instead of stopping like at like parallel. But it's really nice. I genuinely enjoy adding this extra stuff, because even though it's lower weight, I feel like it's heavier. Like, even though I've dropped down to 3 plates and a 25, it's actually felt heavier and harder for me to do than those 5 plates did. So, and then at some point I'll get back to 5 plates, and it'll fucking be an astonishing different feeling. So, I ain't even fuck with you. It's just fun. And then I did the prime leg extensions because they're fun. Like, just being able to load the struts position, like adding a fuck ton of weight at the bottom of your like rep, and then being able to force, and like sometimes, depending if you're controlling it or not, you'll fling the fucking thing, which, don't do it. It's fun for a second, and then you have all that fucking weight hit back on you. It's not cool. But that's pretty much leg day for me most of the time. It's always going to be ending up with some stretch at the beginning. So, like, either seated hamstring curls in, like, that one hamstring, seated hamstring curls, and then, like, some standing or lying hamstring curl, and then either some type of pressing movement, and then, like, extensions. That's how my leg days always go, and they're fucking amazing. I've been seeing some growth. Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck.
Good. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Rolling down the boulevard, sun hitting my shades. Riding low and slow, this vibe never fades. Palm trees dancing in the hazy sunlight glow. West Coast rhythm, let the good times flow. Cruising, grooving, feel that funky breeze. Talk about singing, setting spirits at ease. From the hills to the shore, ain't no second guessing. In these Cali streets, we count every blessing. Double Dutch beats bumping, trunk ride smooth. Neighbors nodding heads, they catching the groove. That's right. Chrome rims spinning, reflections of dreams. On these West Coast streets, nothing's what it seems. Hey, hey, let me see your hands up high. Hands up. We vibing now till the moon hits the sky. Ooh, yeah. Talk box wailing like a voice from the stars. This coast culture lives in our hearts, no scars. Cruising, grooving, feel that funky breeze. Talk box singing, setting spirits at ease. From hills to the shore, ain't no second guessing. In these Cali streets, we count every blessing. Latin life stories on a corner stoop. See what's good. Laughter echoes loud through the laid back beat. Golden hour grin, city lights start to shine. West Coast flavor, every moment divine. You Plotting life stories on a corner stoop. See what's good. Laughter echoes loud through the laid back beat. Golden hour grin, city lights start to shine. West Coast flavor, every moment divine. You
In my legs, so I don't genuinely believe there should be any difference. I don't think I need to change it up. As long as I continue to do what I'm doing, I'm gonna be happy. Because my whole goal in the gym has nothing to do with getting strong at certain movements. It has everything to do with getting in as much stimulus as possible. Does that mean I'm gonna have to get strong at certain movements? Yeah. That's why strength goes hand in hand. Like, you have to get really strong to put on a ton of muscle. And you have to get really big too. So the whole thing of strength and muscle mass are two different things is very not true. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very not true. Because I've never seen someone who does not have an amazing physique, like who's very big, not be severely strong. Now, are they as strong as people at their size who are training for strength? No. That's the point of what I'm talking about. Is you can have someone who's at 200 pounds who trains to get big and muscular. They're still going to be severely strong, even compared to the average person. But grab them and put them in a powerlifting position. The reason they're not as strong, they'll be strong, very strong, but not as strong as some of the other competitors because they don't train those lifts. They don't train squat, bench, deadlift. Most of the time, they'll be like, the closest a bodybuilder gets to deadlifts is RDLs. Like barbell RDLs. Straight-legged deadlifts or anything like that. Bench press, I've seen a lot of guys who do bench, but they don't do flat very often. They do upper. Because in the world of bodybuilding, you don't want to do a movement that won't grow your overall chest amazingly and continue to put that top shelf. Because you want a full rounded chest. See how I immediately go up and then down? Sometimes, if your lower pec is very adverse to growing, like you just have genetics to grow a lower pec a lot, what'll happen is it won't be this, it'll be this. It'll be boom. Larry Wheels has kind of that problem because his lower pec gets severely a lot of it grows easily. So what his problem is that he has a ton of lower pec development, so like mid and lower, and very little upper pec development. And that's okay. Like, no one's gonna fucking dog on you for having an amazing chest and kind of not having that upper shelf. But if you want to go into bodybuilding, your whole goal needs to be, I need to get a very good upper shelf so your chest into your shoulder looks amazing. Because as soon as you have that, most of the time, you don't have to worry about this lower chest. Because it's gonna be, it's gonna get worked, it's gonna be hidden with just your medium. Because your medium, there's pretty much only like 4 heads on your chest. Your upper pec, your middle, your lower, and then right here where your like right where your ribs are. And that doesn't get worked unless you're doing over, like pullovers, like severely deep pullovers, or you're just kind of doing high to low flies. And I've never seen someone who has a severely underdeveloped lower chest because it does a lot of things for you. Like that very bottom part helps you get up. It helps with your lat movements going down. Like any arm movement does doing this. That's your lower chest pulling down with your lats. So, yes. Any movement that goes up, upper chest. Any movement that goes sideways, your middle chest. There is no interior chest, so that's a tendon. So you can't work that. So if you have a big gap, like your chest isn't like Arnold's, you can't fix it without, surgery. And I don't see a point in that. Just be happy with you have a good chest. So if you see a lot of people who have like very wide open fucking chests, there is no fixing that. There's nothing you can do about that. That is just where your tendon meets your sternum. Like, Arnold was very lucky with how his chest genetics became, like how his chest genetics were, because the muscle, like his tendon was very short compared to how long his muscle was for his chest. And then his biceps, very good, but his shoulders, kind of meh. And that has nothing to do with like his training style. Like, it has some things to do with his training style, but it has a lot to do with just genetics. Because his biceps and his shoulders were completely different. His biceps were fucking massive. His shoulders, okay. His legs, comparative to today, decent. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, he kinda was very top heavy comparative to everybody else in nowadays. That's not ragging on him because he has a very good physique. Like I would be very okay with having his physique. The reason his legs did not grow as much, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, is because he did not hit them the way his body would have reacted. He did a lot of squats. He did front squats, which helped a lot with leg growth. But doing back squats the way he did, because his tibia was very long, so a lot of what happened, he would try and squat, and he'd get here, he'd get where he needed to be. But since his tibia, his movement arm is so fucking far, he had to bend over to keep himself from falling backwards. Even with squat shoes, it would have still been that difficult, because all squat shoes do is they elevate your heel, and it gives you, instead of you having flat like this, so let's say your foot is here and then your tibia is like fucking all the way out there, you have to have some counterbalance. Well, if you raise your heel up, the counterbalance is less needed. It's not as needed as much. So it's very good to have squat shoes if you have very long tibias. Or you can go on to just do other things that are more stable for you. I will never understand the whole squats are the best, blah, blah, blah. Not just do legs, man. You don't have to do squats. I'm not going to rag on you if you love barbell back squats. I'm not going to tell you those are terrible. It's just something, they're not for everybody. They don't need to be for everybody. And those who tell you that they should be for everybody are most of the time very single-minded. They think everybody's built the exact same, so everyone else should be able to do squats. Because guess what? Not everyone's built to do fucking squats. Trust. Like, not everybody is built to do barbell back squats. But, well, a lot of people are built to do front squats. But the problem with front squats is this front rack position. This is as far as I get without weight. I can touch my shoulder like this. See, I can touch my shoulder with almost the back of my middle finger. Some people can't do that. Like, they can't almost touch the back of they can't almost touch their shoulder with their fingers. I can touch it with my thumb, but as soon as you get someone who can't do this position at all, like I've seen a lot of people, this is their range of motion. This is as far as they get. They can't go any farther. They can barely get here. That sucks for a front squat, because you're holding it like this instead of like all the way down. Instead of holding it like this, because fucking, I've seen people who have to press like that because they don't have the range of motion in their shoulders or the range of motion in their elbows. So, but you can fix that by doing this with front squats, which is okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of just okay. It's not the best position to be in, but I will tell you what. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Fuck. Fuck it. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you later.